I have bought the biggest boat that I can fit in my garage. Let's see what it is. Okay, I don't have it yet. I got to go to the dealership and pick it up and bring it here and hope it actually fits in the garage. And I'm going to take you guys with me. And here I am at Marine Specialists. And this is an Excel dealer, which some of you may think I'm crazy for getting another Excel boat. However, I was impressed with the Bay Pro, with the build quality of it. And this dealership has been really nice to me. So let me show you guys the new boat. And here it is, an Excel Catfish Pro 21. It's a 21-foot boat that's 72 inches wide on the bottom. This boat is basically longer and wider than the Bay boat I had. And yes, this boat is full of compromises. I know some of you know that I don't like a back deck on a boat. However, this back deck has an 80-gallon live well in it. I went even further on the compromises on this boat, and I got the back bench. In fact, I'm going to probably put a front cushion on the front storage. I put a whole bunch of storage in this boat so I can have all my Type 1 PFDs and fishing gear in the boat. Now I am going to give credit where credit is due. What made me think about getting a back bench like this was Scott Manning with Tennessee River Monsters. His boat has a bench like this. And he does a lot of catfishing and striper fishing out of a boat similar to this one. Also, most of the catfish guides for Scenic City, they have a similar boat to this as well. Joe has a shoulder boat, but it is a side console. Joe with Chat Cats Fishing. I think Richard has a 20-foot side console, and he is the guy behind Scenic City Fishing. He does have multiple guides, and I think most of them probably have side console boats. Now I will say this, I haven't had a side console boat in years, maybe 10 years. And I definitely think it's going to be nice to get back in one because of how much room is in the boat. The only way to get more room out of a boat like this is to have a forward console. Now before I hook up my truck, let me give you a quick video tour of this boat. Okay, this has a 150 horsepower Suzuki motor, and I had my talons moved over. I've got a Garmin fish finder. I will say my buddy Milton Hill Bill loaned it to me, so maybe someday I will get a Panoptix. And there's the interior with a ton of room. I did get a rod box on this. Their rod boxes do have work to be done on them, but it does look like actual catfish rods could fit in here. Just not as many as I stuffed in the Bay Pro. This seat is actually storage as well. 80-gallon live well. Storage up front. A little live well on the console. And a giant deck. I really like having a big deck on a catfish boat. I also have a 112-pound Minn Kota Ulterra on the boat. It's not working right now. I need an actual remote for it, and I need to put the batteries in it. I also have multi-bar brackets on it already for a multi-bar. But this is a beautiful boat. I really like the green. I also got a dual axle aluminum trailer so I can take it to the ocean. And now we got a helicopter going by. So I'm going to hook this up to my truck and take it back to the garage. Let's see if it will fit in the garage now. All right, it fits just fine. I don't know forward to back yet, but it's getting in there. However, the backup brakes are kind of locking up. It's acting as if I don't have it plugged in to my brake controller. There is a key I can actually put in it to disable the brake while backing up, which looks like I'm going to have to do. And from what I saw, it's only one axle doing it, so I don't know why it's doing it. Now I'm going to get it the rest of the way in. First, let me show you the key. That's this thing right here, and it would go on this side of this bolt or whatever it is. It's already pushed back, so I'm going to have to pull the boat forward and then put the key in. If I can get the key in, I got to pull it forward more. Maybe I could push the boat back. There we go. All right, now I can back it up. Boat's all the way in with room to spare. There we go. The door can shut. I've got a foot behind the back of the motor. It's the biggest boat I can fit in my garage. All right. I will say this, it is about 1,000,000 degrees in the garage right now, and I got to get my rod holders, my multi-bars, and a few other things in the boat. This is going to be really fun. I may and I may not record myself putting the rod holders on the boat. It is really hot in here. Now the boat isn't complete yet either. Like I said, I got to put rod holders on it. However, I am having Aqua Traction put on the boat. And the Aqua Traction this time is going to have my sponsors on it. I'm also going to have them put a large measure on the rod holder side in the floor. That way I could drop down a big catfish and see if it's trophy size. And any other trophy fish I catch. Who knows, I might catch a bluegill and measure it with the Aqua Traction measuring tape. That's one of the things I need to do more often on my guided fishing trips, is get people on the trophy certificates. Like I did with my last trip. We caught a trophy size perch. We took a picture of it next to a measuring tape, and he's going to send that off to the Tennessee Wildlife Agency and get his own little trophy certificate for a trophy size perch in Tennessee. Now I'm going to say one more thing. This boat, it's it. This is what I'm going to use to guide in and make videos for you guys. It is the boat. I know it's not perfect. I know I did a bunch of compromises with it, but it is what it is. Other guides use boats like this, or even smaller than this, and they catch big fish out of them. Hopefully, I will be able to catch big fish out of this one. I did have another boat that was this big, and I nicknamed that boat the Bad Luck Boat. This is not going to be the Bad Luck Boat. It's actually my favorite color, green, too, so good luck boat. And since I intend on keeping this boat for years, I'm going to name it. However, I want to hear from you guys. What should I name my new boat? I'm probably not going to name it until I'm complete with it. When I have the Aqua Traction on, when I have the Smackdown rod holders, and maybe when I catch some fish. And I will take anything you guys say into consideration to name the boat. I am really excited to get this on the water, so I'm going to go ahead and close this video and get this boat together. As always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to actually watch my video. I really appreciate it. My future fishing journeys are really going to be interesting, and I'm going to bring you guys with me. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you next time.